Today, America hits a historic milestone. 250 years of the remarkable American experiment and the idea that a people have an inherent right to govern themselves, and that this right and all others don't come from the government, but from God himself. Now, in our nation, we often use words like freedom and liberty. But today, of all days, it seems extremely pertinent to really meditate on what those words and what the idea of America truly means. To me, this represents what a tremendous opportunity and responsibility it is to wake up each day in a nation where we might make decisions for ourselves without fear that we could be incarcerated or killed simply for the pursuit of achieving our basic human needs. Now, this freedom may not be unique to America, but you will seldom find a nation where it is more prevalent, emphasized, and ingrained in the foundation. Now, as with any experiment, the American freedom experiment wasn't perfect out of the gate. But over the past 250 years, that freedom has grown to apply to new people in new ways. You see, sometimes progress doesn't mean each day is better than the last, but rather that you try each day to be better than you were. Now, the Founding Fathers recognized this, and that's why they created a system of government that was fluid and could grow and change, because they knew that although times would change, the right of a people to choose for themselves how to live would not. Now, they knew that their system wouldn't be perfect. The first system they created only lasted 8 years before it was ripped to shreds. It wasn't about being perfect, but rather creating a system that could be perfected. All they had to do was lay a sturdy foundation. And over the past 250 years, the perfecting of the American experiment has taken place. Now, it's not perfect yet, and it may never be. And this perfecting process can be very painful. Many lives have been lost over the desire to see this dream fulfilled. Violence has taken place between people of different races and between people within the same families. Sacrifice can be devastatingly heartbreaking, but there's also beauty in sacrifice. There's a beauty in knowing that people have given up so much, not for what America is, but for what they dreamed it could be. That is what makes America so special. It's not just about freedom, but the fight for freedom, and the fight to improve, and the fight to innovate. It's no coincidence that a country built on this mentality is the place where the lights were turned on, where flight took place first, and where man was sent to the moon. During these 250 years, America has grown far beyond that single room in Philadelphia, far beyond those 56 names on that single piece of parchment. America's growth was rapid and massive, and it wasn't always compassionate for those who were usurped by it. But from that growth came power, and from that power came an opportunity for true change on a world scale. Now, making a change on a global scale makes you a target. And while our enemies want us to operate in fear, Americans know that the only thing we should fear is fear itself. So when we are attacked, we rebuild, and we rebuild better. We are presently unaware of what America's future holds. And while passions flare, it can be difficult to see what stage of the American progression we are in. But I have faith America will be all right so long as we remain committed to the pledge of the Declaration of Independence. That with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Happy birthday, America. May we never stop pursuing the dream.